Well, greetings everyone, and welcome to the EKG case for the week of March 24th, 2014. Before we get started with the quick case for this week, I just wanted to touch base with you all about a new EKG training program that we have put together. You know, over the past couple of years, this EKG video series has, I think, been really helpful for me and hopefully for a lot of other people. And I've gotten a lot of really excellent feedback from a lot of folks, but a lot of people have also asked about a couple of other things. They've been asking about whether there's a possibility of getting CME for doing this, and I've held out against CME because that would really require some type of fee, and I've wanted to keep this EKG video series open access and free for everybody, and I also don't want to have a program where I'm using other people's EKGs to charge money for something. So I haven't done that thus far. People have also been asking about whether there's a more formal or programmed approach to EKG teaching that we can do rather than the assortment or potpourri of random EKGs from week to week. And I kind of like the potpourri approach because that's the way we practice emergency medicine. We don't see a series of patients with the same disorder. We see just random things, and that's what this EKG video series is supposed to represent. However, we've really tried to focus on what people are asking for, and with that in mind, eMed Home, which is a website on which I do a monthly podcast called EMcast, and I've worked with them for a number of years. What they have done is they've actually helped me create an advanced EKG workshop, which is maybe a bit more than a workshop because, well, it's online, so it's not actually interactive as much as I would like. But it's about 7 to 8 hours of videotaped EKG lectures that I do, and there's about 10 CME credits that you can get for it. And this is a more programmed, formal approach to EKG training. It is intended for people that already know the basics and are at least at the intermediate level, want to take their skills to a more advanced level. We'll focus on acute coronary syndrome and a lot of the mimics, as well as a lot of the subtleties, and bradycardias, tachycardias, a special section on wide complex tachycardias, including some of the mimics of VTach, deadly causes of syncope, and the real focus in this workshop is pearls, pitfalls, and screw-ups, a lot of which belong to me, a lot of which are my own screw-ups that I've learned from over the past 15 to 20 years or so. If you're interested in something like that, you can check out this course. It's online at eMed Home, www.emedhome.com, and sign up. You will get a copy of the DVD as well as online access to the full course. And we've done this once before, several years ago, got a lot of great feedback, and so this is a step beyond that. So hopefully a lot of people will check that out and get some really good, useful training from that particular program. Okay, on to this week's case. Speaking of syncope, this was a 12-year-old male that presented to the emergency department with frequent episodes of near syncope, or LH's lightheadedness. And so, you know, we're not going to go into detail with regards to pediatric EKGs. We've talked a little bit about that before. I will mention that it is very common to have relatively tall R waves in a pediatric EKG in leads V1 and V2. Well, I'm having a little problem here. In leads V1, V2, and in V3 as well.